Have you ever wondered how a tiny candy bar has managed to drive the world crazy for nearly 100 years? Picture this: a fluffy nougat cloud, a gooey caramel river, crunchy salty peanuts, and chocolate that melts right on your tongue, all packed into one little Snickers bar. But what makes it the king of candies? Today on Farm Life Adventures, we're storming the Snickers factory to uncover the secrets behind this treat. And trust me, you won't want to miss a single second. Hit that like button right now if you've ever bitten into a Snickers and thought, wow, this is pure heaven. Then let's dive into this journey together. Snickers isn't just a candy bar, it's a legend. Born in 1930 by Frank Mars, who named it after his family's favorite horse, this treat has won over billions of people worldwide. Today, it's the best-selling candy bar on the planet, raking in over $2 billion annually, according to Statista 2023. But what's the magic behind Snickers? As someone who loves exploring life's wonders, from rural fields to modern factories, I'm taking you deep inside the Snickers factory in Waco, Texas, where 65% of all Snickers bars sold in the US are made. The other 35% come from a network of factories nationwide, ensuring Snickers is never far from your reach. Subscribe to Farm Life Adventures now so you don't miss out on epic adventures like this. Did you know the chocolate on a Snickers doesn't melt in your hand but dissolves the second it hits your tongue? This secret will blow your mind. And I bet you'll run to the store for a Snickers after hearing this. It all starts with milk chocolate, but not your average grocery store kind. Snickers uses a special recipe with higher levels of cocoa butter and lecithin, boosting its melting point to around 34 degrees Celsius, 93 degrees Fahrenheit, just above the average hand temperature of 32 degrees Celsius. That means you can hold it without a mess, but when you eat it, it's a silky dream. According to the Journal of Food Science, high-quality chocolate contains 30 to 35% cocoa butter, and Snickers nails this to create that perfect smoothness. I've always wondered, how do they turn rough cocoa beans into something so velvety? It begins with top-quality cocoa beans, deshelled by a machine, then roasted in a massive oven at 130 degrees Celsius, 266 degrees Fahrenheit, for 20 to 30 minutes to unlock their rich aroma. Next, they're ground into a fine powder in an industrial mill, mixed with sugar and milk powder to form a thick paste. This paste then heads to a machine called a conch. Sounds like a seashell, but it's where giant arms churn the cocoa with added cocoa butter and lecithin, transforming it into a creamy liquid. Finally, the chocolate gets tempered, a unique heating and cooling process at 45 degrees Celsius, down to 27 degrees Celsius, then back up to 31 degrees Celsius, per The Science of Chocolate by Stephen T. Beckett. This aligns the cocoa butter crystals for a glossy finish and perfect texture. I once tried tempering chocolate at home. Total disaster. It turned rock hard and wouldn't melt. Watching Snickers pull this off on a massive scale, pure respect. Want more chocolate-making details? Drop a comment below and smash that like button if this part hooked you. We've got tons more coming up. Can you believe a single factory burns through 21 acres of peanuts every day just to make Snickers? This number will shock you, and I'm about to show you the epic peanut roasting process. Peanuts are the heart of Snickers. Without them, it'd just be a boring sweet blob. At the Waco factory, they start with massive 2,000-pound, 900-kilogram bags of raw peanuts dumped into a hopper and carried up a conveyor belt. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA, the U.S. produces about 2.8 million tons of peanuts yearly, and I'd bet a hefty chunk goes straight to Snickers. These peanuts roll through a 150-foot, 45 meters convection oven at 176 degrees Celsius, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, for 30 minutes. Imagine that, an oven longer than a football field. They're shaken evenly on an oscillating conveyor to ensure every nut turns golden and releases that nutty aroma. I've tried roasting peanuts at home in a pan, but half always end up burnt because I can't flip them right. Seeing Snickers do this on a grand scale, it's art. Post-roast, the peanuts get a light salt mist in a spinning drum, just enough to enhance the flavor without overpowering the caramel or chocolate. Per the American Peanut Council, peanuts pack 25% protein and 50% healthy fats by weight. So when you munch on a Snickers, you're fueling up too. Love roasted peanuts? Subscribe to Farm Life Adventures for more tasty secrets like this. Hit like if you're craving a Snickers right now. Ever wonder why Snickers caramel is sticky but doesn't drive you nuts when you chew? The secret's in a giant pot, and I'm spilling it all right now. Snickers caramel is cooked in huge 800-pound, 360-kilogram vats with corn syrup, butter, condensed milk, sugar, and salt, heated to 121 degrees Celsius, 250 degrees Fahrenheit, in a vacuum kettle for 20 minutes. I've tried making caramel at home, and one distracted second means a burnt mess, so I'm in awe of Snickers' precision. Near the end, they add vanilla extract and lecithin for flavor and smoothness. According to food chemistry, lecithin, a natural emulsifier, keeps caramel stable and prevents separation. Then it's cooled to hit the ideal thickness. Not too runny to spill, not too tough to bite. Did you know caramel's perfect stickiness peaks around 80 degrees Celsius as it cools, per the Institute of Food Technologists? Snickers has this down to a science. To me, the caramel is what sets Snickers apart. It's like a sweet river flowing through a peanut field in Nougat meadow, agree? Share your thoughts below and hit like if caramel's your jam. Did you know Snickers nougat is fluffy like a cloud yet chewy enough to hold up? The secret's a delicate dance with humidity, and I'm revealing it right here. Nougat starts with corn syrup, sugar, salt, and water, heated to 121 degrees Celsius, 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Then it's blended with whipped egg whites for that airy texture, cooked further at 132 degrees Celsius, 270 degrees Fahrenheit, to get the right chew. Humidity's the enemy. Too much moisture and the nougat sucks it up, turning mushy. Candy Making Basics says ideal nougat humidity is under 50%. Next, it's mixed with peanut butter in a screw mixer, cooled to 90 degrees Celsius, 195 degrees Fahrenheit, and pressed through rollers chilled to 4 degrees Celsius, 24 degrees Fahrenheit. I see nougat as a sweet pillow, soft yet sturdy enough for the other layers. Cool, right? Subscribe to Farm Life Adventures for more mind-blowing stuff like this. Curious how all these layers unite into the perfect Snickers bar? This part's got giant machines that'll surprise you. Don't miss it. Caramel and peanuts cascade onto the nougat, pressed together and cooled to 18 degrees Celsius, 65 degrees Fahrenheit. It's sliced into 4.5-inch bars by a 19-blade slitter. Chocolate coats them via 2 enrobers, adding that signature swirl, and they're cooled again. The wrapping machine seals 1,000 bars a minute, faster than I can eat them. Snickers feels like a symphony to me, each layer a different instrument blending into a perfect tune. Want to try making Snickers at home? Hit like and comment if you'd love me to test that on Farm Life Adventures. From cocoa beans to the bar in your hand, Snickers is an incredible journey. Smash that like button, subscribe to Farm Life Adventures, and ring the bell so you never miss our next adventure. What's your favorite part? Drop it in the comments below.